What is up? So we're gonna load up Firefall here. I want to make a video here on crafting
Hola, boss.
items.
So I have a question for you, and promise you won't laugh. Have you ever seen Consul Nostromo in person? I've been reading this theory on Sin. They make a pretty compelling argument that he's just an artificial construct.
Okay, whatever, Arrow.
Now, here are a couple of interesting jobs for us. They've got danger, glory, everything that you like. Here are the specifics.
Anyway, so I've been experimenting and messing around with creating gear, crafting gear, however you want to call it. I know in many videos I've talked about buying gear from the market, and you can do a pretty good job at buying gear from the market, but if you want to actually craft gear, you can do pretty good with crafting gear as long as you've got resources and you've done a lot of resourcing. In particular, we're looking at I've spent some more time on my Bastion as of late, and I've pretty much been experimenting with crafting on my Bastion. So what I've got here right now is I got a Tesla rifle that I crafted, multi-turrets. I've got a couple different levels of multi-turrets, sentinel pods, anti-personal turrets, repairing nanites, engineering plating. Everything I've done, I've actually done these all recently, all from crafting, so they all have repair pools, so they last much longer. Obviously, when the gear gets down to where it needs to be repaired, you just hit the repair button and you're good to go again. There are a couple of those special components that you can get. The structural reinforcement or the quantum or stabilization. Stabilization reduces constraints based on the levels that you pick it at. It reduces constraints on your mass and your power, but adds the constraint basically to your CPU spot. Where structural will give you a higher repair pool, and quantum is kind of a mix in between, but you need to be able, you can't just buy the quantum ones, you have to get them from drops randomly. Alright, so I'm gonna fly down here now. I already stopped over at Tippy. She's hiding, if you're in Thumb Thumb, she's hiding back here. Okay, and I picked up a structural reinforcement level 3, which will give me an extra 1500 in my repair pool. And we're going to come over here to the printer, and I am going to craft a Bastion multi-turret level 3. Okay, so I've got crystite. It requires 3600 crystite. Structural reinforcement, already picked that up, so I'll get an extra 1500 in my repair pool. Gold, you can find it or buy it. Obviously, I've picked it up through running Ares missions, running Chosen missions, that type of stuff. So those more of those missions that you run, even thumping will get you this stuff. But usually Ares missions and Chosen invasions and whatnot will get you the gold and diamonds and all that good stuff, all the good stuff that you need for crafting higher level stuff. Now what you got here, and the reason I'm doing a level 3 is so you can see how complicated these get and what is involved. I've got 4 items that I do not have, but I'm going to actually build them in the process of building this multi-turret. So right now, my constraints and stats for what the base thing is, base multi-turret is right here. So we're just going to go through one of these at a time. So the first will be the deployable plating and health. And since I don't have any here, I can create it in one. Okay, and now I've got the 3 items that are required for this area here. So I'm going to click for the blue crystite hybrid module. And I don't have it yet, so I'm going to click the button to craft it. You see now we're already 3 levels in. Now I already have refined hisser, so it's already put that in there for me. And as you can see, I've got a number of blue crystite seeds, red crystite, whatever, all different levels. Okay, I am not going to use my purple one because I only have one and that would make no real sense. So I'm going to use a blue one. Requires some materials, so I'm going to choose my highest I've got, ceramic. And another seed hybrid here, so we're going to pick up another one of these. I already got the hisser, as I said, so we're going to hit manufacture.
Processing.
So this will take 10 seconds to do. While that's happening, we just sit on our asses and wait.
Manufacturing finished.
Okay, crystite hybrid module completed. Come back to the first one, and now you see it's there. So now, I'm going to add, the highest level is iron, and the highest level here is radine. Okay, and it's going to give me a quality of 705, so it moves it up higher.
Manufacturing started.
Hit the manufacturing button, wait 10 seconds for it to manufacture.
Manufacturing complete.
Okay, deployable plating is completed. So now, you'll see it's all set up here. And what's changed here is I went from a 488 health to a 629 health on deployable health. So it really increased it. So now we're going to do turret weapon system and damage. Same type of thing here. Pick out the metal. That's all I got. Pick out the gas, all the way up there to methane. Alright, so that's what I got.
Processing.
Hit manufacture, wait 10 seconds. You want to try to use the best resources that you have available. Obviously, I don't have them all available.
Manufacturing complete.
So we'll see what I come up with. Turret weapon system level 3 there, green. Come back. There you go, it's all created. You'll notice that my mass and power are starting to go up. Damage is now up to 38 from 31. So deployable constructor recharge now. Same thing, we're just going to pick out what's required. The best of what I have.
Manufacturing started.
And we wait 10 seconds.
Manufacturing complete.
Okay. Back to the multi-turret level. And the power has gone up and mass has changed a bit. But you notice my quality level is really high. And last, to be added, the control matrix level 3, the maximum turrets you can have. Alright,
Manufacturing started.
push the button.
Manufacturing complete.
Done. And now I've got all the components created, so you'll see it turns green. When I come back here, it's all here. And based on how I set it up, because I didn't have full blue for these two sections here, it's okay. Still end up my max turrets are now level 5 max turrets. I've got a turret damage of 38, which is up from 37. Deployable health up from 488, now 629. My constraints are a little bit higher, but I can offset that, and that's fine. I've got more than enough space to run with those. So now we just hit the manufacture button. And if you had higher level gear and this was all blue, your max turrets were blue or purple, you would get more max turrets out of this, that type of stuff.
Manufacture initiated.
It says I got 4 hours, 9 minutes for it to be created, so we just pretty much leave it and let it do its thing in the next 4 hours. Again, so I've got a number of different ones in here. I got a multi-turret one that I had created, which still has a repair pool on it. I got a multi-turret 2 that I'm working on now that's got a repair pool on it. And these will just stay in here as backups in case I get to a spot where I haven't made a new multi-turret 3 or a level 4, whatever it's at the time. I have these as backups. It also saves you on your crystite, because as you saw, it was only 3,800 crystite to make my turrets, versus going to the market at a level 3. I'll even take a look right now with you here. Level 3 in the market. You're looking at anywhere right now from 10,000 for pretty much stock multi-turret at a rating of 209, all the way up to the highest here being 30,000 crystite. So 10,000 crystite to 30,000 crystite. But looking at this level 3 is okay. It's got a repair pool. It's got deployable health. You know, it's 550 health, so it's not really that great on health. But if you search and you look, now you come down to this other blue one here, the 707. They only went 27,000, but you've got a higher deployable health at 626, even though we're making one at 668. And we got a repair pool of 6153. I don't know what my repair pool will be yet, but we'll find out. But they've got a high turret damage of 40 and max turrets of 5. So we're pretty much, we'll say we're pretty much on par with this one right here, this max turret, as far as constraints are concerned as well. So this is 27,000, or the crafted one that you just made for 3,800, plus the resources that you've picked up. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with picking up stuff from the market, because I have plenty of items from the market. My mammoth is mostly items from the market because of the chosen gear being much higher in DPS stuff. But for the engineer or the bastion, I am actually crafting everything because I think it's a better deal. So hopefully that answers some questions about crafting you may or may not have. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments and the questions in the comments and questions section either below in the video. I will answer them as best I can. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you like my channel and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.